All right, Ravi. You know the deal. You gotta read what I gave you. Then you can handle it?
I I think so.
Good. You see that shiny machine with a barrel pointed at you?
What about it?
That's a sandbag launcher. And as soon as I walk out this room, it's gonna turn on. If it hears you mess up what you gotta read, it's gonna shoot one at you at 95 miles an hour.
What is this vendetta you seem to have against my balls?
It's not gonna hit you in the balls, Ravi. It's just gonna hit you in everywhere.
That includes the balls.
Back up. All right, you got it. Remember, don't mess up. Bye.
Get back here! All right. The following is a fan-based parody: Rwby Chibi, Rwby Fairy Tales, Rwby World of Remnant, Rwby Arafel, Rwby Ice Queendom, and Justice League and Rwby Superheroes and Huntsmen are all owned by Rooster Teeth. Please support the official release. Now turn that damn thing off!
All right, Robbie, you did good. Come on out. Go see the rest of your teammates.
Oh, thank goodness.
Last
Well,
time,
that just seemed cruel.
last time on Merlin Misadventures, the team had gone to their first classes, waking up late a little bit in some cases. However, we have seen that they have met some of their teachers. Professor Onyx Slate, who's in charge of the Huntsman's rules and regulations. Talia Everest, in charge of botany and plant studies. And Erebus Brewer, physical training and combat instructor. While doing this, they did have a malfunction with their teacher semblance. After being rushed out, they were led to the cafeteria. What will happen next? Will this team be able to get on the same page in another big fight? Maybe we'll find out this episode. With that being said, everybody can unmute.
Hello, everybody.
As y'all are having lunch, y'all see Talia come in, and she looks a little worse for wear and missing a few electrical arrows. To be exact, 5 of them.
Huh. Damn.
All right.
It's all fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Dog on fire meme.
She does look a little not a little, a lot frazzled. And she makes a motion to hit something loud, so all the attention is on her. And again, she seems a little out of it. Sorry to interrupt your lunch, guys, but for about 2 weeks, I'm gonna need y'all to do something different. Professor Erebus is down, and you could either retake the cool test, you could hang out with me in the greenhouse, you can relax in your rooms, but he's not gonna have class for the next 2 weeks. So just return to your dorm for downtime if you need to, and I'll see y'all later. And she doesn't even wait for anybody, she just leaves. She just runs. Gone.
Ravi has a look of concern, and as Palio leaves, he's like, "Damn, wonder what all that was about."
I don't know, but that doesn't.
It
don't
doesn't
think that's
concern
how
us, but you just head back now.
Do you really not care?
We barely know them.
But we also
You
don't care.
barely know them.
It's clearly something that they have knowledge of that we don't. They know what they're doing. We have nothing we can offer.
Doesn't mean we can't worry.
I have nothing against worrying. I'm just saying there's a reason Nebula and I aren't exactly rushing off to help. Sometimes too many people can lead to dangerous things.
Nix,
Yeah?
that was very well profound. You get 1 story point.
Oh. Why, thank you.
And for those at home and for Nix and everyone else, story points work like this. If you get a role you don't like, you get 1. I give them out randomly for cool moments, well thought out speeches, or if I just think something is really cool. I'm pretty much like Zeno from Dragon Ball Super.
Though last time you called it a point of inspiration, so
Fuck it, we're calling it a story point.
okay.
Who's got here?
Noted.
Points.
You're good. I'm just making sure that we use the same word so we don't all get confused, is all.
Fair. Yeah, it's gonna be a story point. Anyways, so y'all make it back to y'all's dorm. Y'all really have it easy until later on when y'all have to go to Professor Yorman's class. I need all of you, except for Bella, to make a perception check.
Alright. Okay.
I need to add something to that.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
What was the
What'd you add to it, Renn?
Perception.
I added
okay.
And
I added a 1 because I rolled a 12 and my perception is 1.
Wait, why are we rolling perception?
You'll see.
I got a 21.
I do need slight context because if it is for something we have to see, my character is blind. I would not qualify.
That is true, but it's also hearing based.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. As long as there's
As long as there's like an element that my character can use. Yes. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I got a 21.
Alrighty. I forgot you have really good luck with dice, and not only that, is your perception's probably pretty good, isn't it?
Were you talking to me or?
Yes, you coconut.
No, my
His perception is a 3. It's not bad.
Yeah, I am middle of the road.
Oh, twinsies.
Okay, so we have 2 19s, a 13, and a 21. So you all hear this. It is John talking to Talia. Look, Talia, he can't have another outburst like that. We're trying to rebuild the school to the best of our ability.
I'm not. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not in control of that.
Do we even know what caused it?
This time? No.
Look, I'm being lenient with it because it's the first time it's happened in a few years. Last time this happened was when he went to the memorial.
Yeah.
Look, just tell him to go talk to his doctor about possibly getting something to help with it. He's got to deal with that trauma eventually.
I'm with you. Believe me, I'm with you. If it were that easy. I can talk to Velvet. Maybe her and I together could get him to see someone.
Eh. If anything comes down to it, you could always use the kid route.
Yeah, I could.
Alright, go to your classes.
Thank you.
That's all y'all hear as y'all make your way back to your dorm. What do y'all do?
Ravi's thinking for a second.
That's dangerous.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just kind of standing there looking very lost, worried, and not sure what to do.
Well, apparently this ain't the first time.
Like I said, they know what's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all are inside your dorm. What are y'all doing?
Minthe is grabbing a book and sitting down in a corner to either study, or if they have things they need to study up on, or just do some light reading.
Y'all do have some homework, but it's nothing major.
Cool.
It's just
That's
understanding the basic rules of being a huntsman.
Yeah.
And y'all also have y'all's plants.
Right.
what was it, Moon Orchid?
Yeah.
Y'all have two plants.
You guys have
It's a
two
more-
plants. You guys
Yeah, it's a
are
more-
split up.
We
It's
know.
a moon orchid
Moon Orchid.
and a succulent. What
Yes.
kind of succulent?
That's a good question.
Renn.
Renn. Pick your.
Lapis. What kind of succulent did you pick?
I don't know the names of succulents. I
Describe
apologize.
it.
You know what? You want Bella to pick the name of it?
Yes, please.
Bella.
Okay, hold on. I got you.
Because the only other thing I can do is take a picture of one of the succulents I have over here.
Just a cactus.
What's a spiky little thing or aloe vera? Yeah.
or aloe vera.
Aloe vera. No.
Oh, that would be fun. Just, hey, there is something healing they can use.
That's true. And then that is technically it is a type of succulent. So
It is. It's a very nice succulent. You can eat those.
do you
That's
want it to
just-
be aloe vera?
Sure.
All right, you are the proud plant parent of an aloe vera.
Cool. It will sit right next to my tiny cactus. I really do have a tiny cactus. And a very large potted plant named Brian.
Yeah.
So I'm just staring blankly at the aloe vera plant, and you can tell like my mind is somewhere else.
Ravi notices this and he goes up to Lapis and he just has a look of concern. Penny for your thoughts, baby blue?
I've known them all my life, and I've never known Erebus to act like that.
Hmm.
I know they keep things from me, and I'm not angry about that. I'm just really, really worried. I know there's probably nothing I can do. I'm just worried.
And you're and you have every right to be. They're basically family. And
They are family to me. They're just as much family to me as Uncle John.
yeah, and if something similar was happening with my family and I didn't know what was going on, I'd be running around a bit, figuratively speaking, trying to figure out what is going on.
I don't want to ask them about it because I know they're really busy with it right now.
Yeah, I'd say give them a bit of time to settle that shit out and ask when things blow over a little.
Yeah.
The
It's just also concerning because right before we went into the Emerald Forest, Uncle Jean told me something else that was just as concerning, and I wonder if it's somehow connected.
What? Well, what'd he say?
He said that the Grimm have been acting really strange lately. They don't know anything about it yet. They just know that they've been acting strangely.
I'm guessing he didn't say much on the how of it.
Well, we didn't exactly have a long time to talk about it. This
Yeah.
was right before he started the whole very, very short speech to everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to carry on a long-winded, detailed conversation when you're getting catapulted.
Yeah. But I've been thinking about it, and Uncle Jean and all of his other friends that I kind of grew up knowing, they told me about everything that happened while they were fighting Salem. The last time the Grimm acted strangely was when she was controlling them.
Well, they put us 6 feet under.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they were acting weird when she was controlling them. Maybe maybe someone else is pulling them strings.
That's what I was thinking too. But honestly,
Yes, we love the creepy laughter.
Shush. But honestly, I have no information to go off of this, just speculation based off of what they told me before.
Well,
There's something else going on here. Something really, really big.
well,
And I have a bad feeling that it's just around the corner.
well. The thing about something big is it don't stay secret for long. Well, if we don't figure, if we don't find it out, the teachers certainly will, and well, we'll we'll get through it.
You say it doesn't stay secret for long, but do you have any idea how long Salem existed before they finally managed to take her down?
I don't think I'm qualified for that level of math.
This is humanity's second time around.
Damn.
That's how long.
Well, my point is, whatever whatever comes our way, we'll get through it.
Mm.
Nebula,
Yes.
this is an opportunity for you to get some sleep. Are you gonna take it?
Fucking absolutely she is.
Yep, she gonna cry.
Oh, that poor baby.
I need you to roll me a flat 20.
Flat 20?
Yep.
Roll to sleep.
No. Something funnier.
Oh.
$11.
I'm gonna assume that Nebula's in their room, correct?
Yes. She beelined it into her room.
Did
As-
Minthe hear any of that conversation?
Hold on, let me get through
They
what
had the door. Oh, they had the door open. They're in their room, but the door was open. So it depends on how loud the other two are speaking.
Okay.
As
They weren't actually trying to listen in. I'll be clear.
as y'all are Minthe's reading, Lapis and Ravi are having a moment. Y'all just hear every now and then a little bit of a snore.
Wait, hold on. Did Nebula leave the door open?
I don't think she realized how tired
Okay.
she was. So
Yeah.
she walked into her room, set her things down, and that's probably the last thing she remembers.
Okay, because I'm like, didn't we just talk about soundproofing because of
We did.
the fact that
But
Love it.
but Nebula being so tired as to what Isaac alluded to
leaving the door
is
open?
left the door open and just face planted into the bed and it's just out like a Christmas light.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it here.
But as everyone's having this moment, there's a knock at y'all's door.
I'm gonna get up and open the door then. Hello?
What's up, little blue?
Just not gonna say anything, just gonna immediately hug him tightly as she can.
Ow. Your Aunt Talia put enough arrows in my ass.
Please tell me you're okay.
I'm fine. I need to talk to Mint.
I think they're in their room.
It definitely perks up.
Hey, Mint, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Oh shit, hold up. My headset came unhooked. Fuck. Ah, screw it. We've waited long enough for me to cuss. We've been at this for 25 minutes. Come have a walk with me, please.
Minthe, without speaking, just gets up and follows.
You know, that was really creative using the water. Fucking, I'm gonna call them ponds. I don't know what else Sean wanted me to fucking call them.
All right.
I want to tell you, I see a. You're not in trouble or anything. Let me preface that. I was actually wanting to come and tell you I see a lot of promise with you as a leader.
That makes one of us.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Trusting isn't something I do easily, and Nebula knows this. But it's difficult being on the team when my own preservation isn't exactly the top priority.
You're worried about your other teammates letting you down or something?
Let's just say life has not been kind to me when it comes to relying on others.
I know. I've read your file.
Yes. I don't expect them to let me down because I will always protect myself at the end of the day, but that does not make a team leader, does it?
No, it doesn't. But you want to know something? I see a lot of promise in you. It might take some time, but you want to know what makes a good leader, and that's coming from one who is a shit one?
Go ahead.
Every now and then, it's good to let your guard down. Now, I ain't taking up for your teammates. I'm just speaking from experience. Because to let you in on something, each student here was signed off by a committee. I signed off on you. Because, Mint.
Oh, sorry.
Because, Mint, I know you're issues. And believe me, I understand them. But the best way you can preserve yourself, as you said that is your goal, is to let your guard down with the people you're on a team on. Make sense?
In theory, I find myself torn between. I understand what you're saying. Let me be clear. I understand and can intellectualize what you're saying. How much of that is going to hit me emotionally when I am in the midst of battle is something that I don't really have control over.
That's why
I'll
you take.
try.
That's why you take advantage of the downtime. Get to know them. Hell, and he leans down. He goes, "Someone needs to keep that horse in check."
I agree.
But I think, truthfully, your team has the potential to be the ones that change history.
You mean more so than the teams who've already come before us?
And his facial expression goes to the most serious that he can. He goes, "Yes."
Is there something I should know about?
He rubs his hands together and goes, "That issue that happened during y'all's first exam with me, that isn't something new. Every now and then, y'all gonna have to battle things that seem wild, more wild than the ground. And the way you can depend on one another is by facing it head on. Because I noticed that with your water port, and this is just me throwing out suggestions, you ain't got to take them. You have one of the most unique symbols I've seen in a long time. At the same time, the reason why I say I know y'all can change history more than Team Ruby, Juniper, Team Ejectors, is because y'all have a drive to build your own legacies. Fuck the bullshit of remember the past. You need to forge your own path. Whether that be y'all can finish this term here at Beacon and be some of the best huntsmen, huntresses, and hunters of all time. Or y'all can find a way to do your own thing and help repair this world. Just because you get your license doesn't mean that someone has to be a huntsman or huntress. Honestly, reading your file actually touched me, and I'm working with some friends of mine in politics to help with the orphan and homelessness.
I appreciate it.
But all I ask in return is just don't be afraid to talk to people in your team. And I've heard, and he gets this goofy smirk on his face. He goes, "I've heard that you play the viola. Is that true?"
I feel it is a little silly, though, now seeing what my teammates' weapon of choice is.
Not really. I mean, y'all can either duel or y'all can find a way to harmonize.
No, I mean, and Myth laughs just like a little bit. I mean, if she and I were to engage in a duet of sorts, I'd fear for my life because that girl is very passionate and I don't know exactly if I'm in the crossfires or not.
No, you goofball of a seal. I mean, try to find common ground, and y'all can grow from there. However, I do ask a favor.
A favor?
And I do return favors, trust me. If you get time, can you record some soft viola music so I can put my damn kids to sleep? Because they will not go to sleep.
Are you looking for something a little more lullaby or simply classical?
Dealer's choice.
Very well.
But did our talk help?
I don't know, and that is the kindest answer I can give you at the moment.
Well,
I don't know exactly how I will continue to respond, but I will say our talk has at least kept me from assuming I will continue down my path.
man, I honestly see great potential in you. You got this. Now, get back in there and study. By the way, tell all of them and Nebula when they decide to wake up. Y'all owe me a paper on combat strategies.
Understood.
And he just waltz off and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna kick Talia's ass for them arrows."
Just a side note, just apologies if at any point you hear a pitiful mewling. Our child refuses to sit down and stay still. She is everywhere.
Hey, the child won't. So just to preface people online, they're not talking about an actual kid. They got a kitten.
Yeah, no, she's a cat. She's a cat. She's a cat. She's a kitten. Little baby kitten. So sorry. Yep, no one.
She's a cat.
Baby.
It is fur baby, not actual baby.
Oopsie.
Don't worry.
Anyways, Mint, you make your way back into the dorm. What do y'all do?
As soon as Minthe gets in the door, they go over to where Lapis and Ravi are still, question mark? I don't know if they're still there in the same spot.
Lapis is just like waiting patiently by the door, just because, again, she was really, really worried about Erebus.
Ravi is sitting in a nearby chair with his pet rat just resting on his head.
Pesto, right?
Pesto.
Pesto.
Alright. Mint, you were about to say something?
Sorry, again, cat situation. She should be fine. She's out of the room, but she should be fine. Minthe would come in, go over to Lapis, who I assume comes up to Minthe, not really needing to walk far.
Literally by the door.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how Minthe is currently so Minthe is just standing in front of Lapis with like a very confused expression on their face, and they're trying to word this in a way that is like doesn't come off as harshly.
Meanwhile, she's just standing there looking very confused and awkward and just goes, hi?
Hello, please don't take this the wrong way, but I told you so. He knows what's happening to him, and they know what's going on. So we don't need to get involved if it only makes you worry more.
I wasn't planning on getting involved. I just wanted to know he was okay.
Yes, as you can see, he came to our door, and yes. I'm sorry.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Aren't my strong suit.
Yeah.
I can kind of get.
Really?
In all honesty, it's not mine best. It's not mine either. I prefer to speak with my violin rather than my words.
I hope you mean in terms of making music, because if you meant that as a weapon, that was a very decent threat.
Yeah, with music. I didn't originally plan my whole playing violin thing to be a weapon. That's what it ended up being.
I don't think any of us enter the line of music to fight with it. Yes.
The best things in life are accidents.
And sometimes not the best. You just see her kind of rubbing her shoulder a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, I will say, while the other three are chatting, Nebula's like casually rolling off the bed. So there's just a thud. A thud.
Like the one I just made, and sorry, headphone users.
Lapis just kind of jumps to like, I think that was Nebula.
Minthe puts their hand to their head, like pinching the bridge of their nose, and then nods. And then, with again, no words, just turns around, walks into Nebula's room.
All right, time out right quick. I dead ass. As soon as y'all said that, I was legitimately doing that. Nix.
Oh, good.
Do you need a hand?
I am not sure how asleep she's going to be, but let me try to move her. If she starts to wake up and we are all crowding around her, it might not be the best. So let me try first.
You know what? That's
I will be on standby then.
All right, Nix, roll me a strength check.
Strength check.
Okay.
Not Miss Strength. See, let's just say that. Goodbye. That's Let's see.
Isaac, I need you to roll me a flat 20 again.
Goodbye.
Hang on, Mint, what did you roll for that?
Would you believe it? I rolled a total of 6. Hey.
All right,
damn.
hang on. What'd you
I
roll?
rolled a 10.
You're
roll-
not gonna.
Yeah, no. Nebula is dead ass asleep, like a. How's that phrase go? Sleeping like a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nebula-
Sleeping like a bat.
Yeah, Nebula ain't waking up, but man, if you cannot pick up Nebula right now, it has been too long of a day for you to be able to do it.
Mint just like sighs and like looks back at Lapis and Ravi, kind of like as Mint's eyes like hit Ravi, there's a little bit of a like the slightest of narrowing eyes of like, I don't know if I you have a rat on you, like it's just kind of like, I don't really know if I want to be asking for your specific help right now. Not like because I don't trust you, just, you know, fire, spiky things, rats, sleeping small child looking creature.
What?
Y'all's weapons are put up. Like, as soon as y'all left Erebus's class, y'all had to put them back in
Robbie,
locker.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that there's not like that's what Mint's currently associating Robbie with, is the like
Fair.
big explosiveness.
Yeah.
Not like this is how they see Robbie. Again, it's not like an immediate like, no, I don't want you touching them. It's more of a like, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can do it with Lapis.
Another low strength roller. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is hilarious because Mint's strength modifier is 1. Mine is 0.
Yeah,
and
there's a
most
reason.
four.
Getting funny.
Here we go. I'm gonna come
Roll.
over.
I feel like I should roll again to see if Nebula's gonna wake up with
I
Lapis
think
at
it's
the temple.
what I really want
You
to
will
be happening is essentially Mint tries to pick up Lapis, doesn't work. Nebula. Lapis joins in, they both try and pick up Nebula, doesn't work. Ravi gets pulled in, they all try to pick up Nebula, it doesn't work!
I love it.
You are not gonna believe what I just rolled.
What did you roll?
What'd you get?
It's something good.
It was a 6.
No!
Alright, hold on. Nix, Isaac, both of you roll. Nix for strength, Isaac flat 20.
No! Anyway,
What'd you roll?
a fucking...
Did you roll a
Sorry.
6?
Sorry, yes.
What'd you get,
Well,
Isaac?
I rolled a 5, my strength is 1, so it's a 6 again.
What'd
I
you roll?
rolled a 19.
So, alright, let me describe this.
Keep rolling 6.
This is gonna be fun. And what's funny is both of you are the ones with the story points.
Yeah, but we're not gonna use it for this.
Fair. This right here could have wound up being a Ruby Chibi special. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is what I'm envisioning.
Yes.
Please.
Anyways, as y'all attempt to pick up Nebula again. The flat 20 I had you roll, Isaac, was to stay asleep and to see if your body dead weights.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
wait. I will like to say this is so much funnier because, mind you, Nebula's
She's tiny.
She's 4'11". She's
Tiny.
I know. So this joke will be funny for anyone who's worked at a grocery store or in retail.
Oh, jeez.
So pretty much all of us. As Minthe and Lapis try to pick up Nebula, it is the equivalent of trying to pick up 4 milk crates at once, and it's just
personally
Sorry, so you're currently section lead of the store that we work at. for
Wait, really?
Specifically milk.
Yes, no, I like write the orders. I open that section. Like I am fully in charge of the milk section. I deal with milk fucking daily.
So, Isaac, would you like to tell them how big of a pain that is?
The worst. You
So-
literally got injured from this.
Yes, no, I have gotten injured multiple times from this shit. So you already like can imagine how heavy just one milk jug is, right? Now imagine 4 of those in one crate. And if you get to the half gallons of milk, it's 9 of those in one crate. And they're roughly, I want to say 20-ish pounds per. Sometimes heavier, sometimes lighter because size of whatever's in it or how much is in it.
Yeah.
Hold up.
So
Heavy.
she's what you're saying is she's 4 feet tall, but she weighs 4 crates of milk.
Talk about somebody who's drank their milk.
Which isn't too heavy. It's still-
You can still shove it. It's really easy to push it along the ground if it's 4.
yeah.
5
And
is when it starts to get really tricky.
But, yeah, so, Nyx, yeah, your little plan to get Lapis to help didn't work.
No. Minthe immediately turns around and is like, Ravi, get in here.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Lapis is just like fallen onto the ground, but on the ground and just like crying.
Quick.
Why is she heavy?
Ravi just gives a playful smirk to Minthe, and he's like, you could have just asked me the first time, fearless
She's
leader.
4'11". Did you really expect this to be what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Lapis is just looking up at him with like puppy eyes.
She's this heavy because she has to have the muscles to beat those fucking wings of hers.
That is
You know-
true.
Alright.
Are we rolling again?
Oh,
Please tell me we're rolling again.
alright, hang on. Who's all trying to pick up the 4'11", 500-pound bat, pretty much?
Wait, are we gonna see how many times we can do this? Because if it's just Minthe and Ravi, we also can do a Minthe, Ravi, and Lapis at the end.
Oh my god.
Ravi, just roll and see what happens.
Alright.
You know what? I will allow that. Let's just see what Ravi can do on his own.
This entire episode is just everybody trying to pick Nebula up.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the name of the episode. How to wake Nebula
And if-
up. We can't.
No,
Because
it's hold on.
Ravi rolls, if Ravi rolls high enough, then I just imagine him like throwing her over his shoulder.
No, what I'm trying to say is this episode is going to be called "Don't Wake the Bat."
Don't wake the bat.
she's finally
We
getting
can't.
she's finally getting some fucking sleep.
Leave her be.
So, Justin, what did you roll?
The workhorse got a 19.
There it is.
Oh my god.
So, I'm going to describe this as Isaac.
Wait,
Roll
wait,
me.
wait, we
Hold
should-
on.
We should let Isaac roll.
That's
just
what I was trying to
see if he
say.
can get a natural 20.
That's what I was trying to say. Isaac, roll. While I describe this, Ravi, you walk over and you pick up the bat with, quite frankly, ease, and you're about to set the bat down. Isaac, what did you roll?
A 3.
The bat still ain't waking up. They might turn and smack you on the chest when they're tossing and turning, but that's about it.
Okay, but like as Ravi picks up Nebula, she like kind of like moves around a bit and goes to stretch, but her body doesn't stretch. She stretches her wings, so
Everyone's getting hurt.
yeah, and like her wings are going out.
Ravi, you get hit in the
Slap-
face with a bat
slapped in
wing,
the face for wing.
and you set the bat
Take
down
one.
back on the bed, and now you're making me wish I would have put, like, side rails on the fucking beds.
Take 1d4 damage.
No. He takes it on the aura, and it immediately just regenerates.
I love it.
But y'all three manage... Alright, since y'all are about to leave the room, I need all three of you to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, does this wake up Nebula?
Okay,
Do we?
what is
Do we? Okay. Do we add agility to stealth?
Yes, for stealth with our system, it's going to be agility. By the way, I think we just came up with another shirt design. Poor Bella. Just
I got a
What short shirt
14.
design? Hold on, what?
of the three other characters trying to pick up Nebula.
Bro. Group project. That's what it's gonna be named.
There's the shirt design. Alright, so I'm gonna go one at a time. Justin,
11?
of course. Nick,
19.
sneaky boy.
God damn right.
Lapis.
14.
So, y'all, actually, you know what? Let's add a little challenge to this. Isaac, would you like to roll a perception check, please?
I feel like I have a bonus in perception. Hang on. I just had Nebula shit.
Joe, I hate you.
Hang on.
It is so warm up there.
Oh right, he's honest. 22.
Damn, I thought
Oh
it was...
my god.
Okay.
It's
Hold on.
17, it's 7 plus 5 perception.
Okay. So, I'm going to say you're staying asleep. However, I'm going to let you describe what I'm about to say in your own Nebula way. As they made it to the door, your ears start to twitch. You don't wake up, but how does Nebula's body react?
Ears start to twitch, and you know she's kind of like mumbling. She's like very incoherent things, and it very much looks like she's about to wake up, and then suddenly her body just goes limp, and she just goes like quietly snoring away.
So pretty
And,
much,
like, everyone else has a small heart attack.
Yes.
so pretty much how you are when you fell asleep in class one time.
Yeah. Very much.
So, as you other three have successfully done Operation Team Project, the TV's on. Breaking news. The Vital Festival, 3 weeks away. In other news, politician Blake Xiaolong Belladonna and Yang Xiaolong have continued their work with the treaty to help increase equality between faunus and humans. With Beacon being rebuilt, will there be another attack? Or will there be a true Vital Festival this year? And here's Ollie with the weather. And here's Ollie with the weather. It's raining! Thank you, Ollie.
I understood that reference.
How does
Well,
everyone
gee,
react to the news?
Well, gee, thanks for jinxing it, reporter person.
Huh. The Vital Festival. Isn't that fancy tournament that they had a few years back?
That's not all that happens there, but yes.
Mint?
Minthe is just kind of staying silent. They don't really have a reaction to that. I mean, Minthe not really trusting that, especially with what Erebus was saying, that anything's actually gonna go right. So they're just kind of accepting it, I guess, internalizing it.
This out of character and storyteller mode. Mint developing into a leader, strategizing.
Woo!
Yeah.
The Vital Festival is meant to celebrate peace between the kingdoms. There's a really nice story about it if you've never heard it.
Well, that's a story I'm definitely interested in. But
Justin.
what?
Outside y'all's window is a black bird.
Ravi just mouths under his breath. Oh, fuck me with a railroad spike.
Okay,
That
wait,
doesn't
hang on.
sound pleasant.
As Robbie says that,
Nebula wakes up to that.
no, Nebula wakes up and just without a second thought, being the only thing she heard as she wakes up. What the fuck was I dreaming?
I love it here.
That's my line. But agreed.
But, Justin, what do you do?
All right. Do I notice anything of what the bird is doing?
Just staring at you, and then my eyes say you can either open this window or I'm going to break the window.
Ah. Ravi just, he lets out a quiet sigh and he's like, eh. He goes over to open the window.
Hang on. Do I need a perception check to see if I notice the bird?
You and Mint.
Oh.
My perception is 1, right? I'm just double checking. Yeah, I got a 15.
Damn. That's good.
I got perception. A total of 8.
Oh, damn.
Mint, you
You're
don't.
more distracted by Nebula.
Mint,
Yeah, probably.
Mint, you are turned and looking at Nebula, who screamed. Lapis, you notice it.
Why is there a bird?
All I heard was bird.
Why is there a bird?
Because it's outside and that's how birds work.
But why is the bird on the window?
Birds like windows.
Birds live in nature.
It's looking right at us.
The bird
Oh.
speaks. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the mangy horse.
And Lapis is immediately hiding behind the couch now.
You know, if I didn't know you had a soft spot for me, I'd say that was racist.
You can either open this window, Ravi,
I
or
opened the window.
the raven flies in.
What? Oh.
It's a long story that I don't know all the details to, but yeah.
The bird lands, but it turns into a woman. wearing red and black armor and a mask that looks like a grim face. Taking the mask off reveals a soft-faced woman with red eyes. I'm going to go one at a time because I'm really trying to make sure the viewers can understand everybody. We're going to start with Minthe. How do you react to this, Minthe?
Minthe immediately runs to the door frame of Nebula's room and kind of just, like, gets ready, like, in a defensive stance. Not, like, exactly protecting Nebula, but, like, getting closer to her.
Nebula?
Nebula's still kind of, like, waking up, but, like, as she processes it, she kind of, like, runs, not, like, directly behind Minthe, but kind of off to the side. Also kind of in, like, a defensive stance.
Lapis, are you still hiding behind the couch?
Yes. Technically, I do think she actually knows who this is.
She doesn't.
Just has never met her before. But like would have been told about who she is.
You know very little.
Very little, yes, but would have at least been told this person exists.
That's about it. They exist. That's it. Ravi?
Hey, Ravi looks to his teammates and then looks to the woman in red, and he's like, "You know, Chief, you really gotta work on your sense of timing and entrances. You scared my friends here."
Ravi, I have known you since you were a cult. As you so eloquently put it, while you were being trained by the monkey and the blue-haired idiot, the polite thing would have been for you to introduce me as well, but you didn't do that either.
Well, to be perfectly honest, you weren't exactly keen on politeness when you threatened to cause property damage.
Please, the Schnees can handle the finances.
Would just like an explanation as to why a bird turned into a woman?
Alright.
I'm
Team
waiting.
Merlin? I'm getting to it, Chief. Hold your horses. And he just doesn't. He does the air, the with motion with his hands like he's doing the drums.
Her face is not amused.
You know, with all that time you spent with me, you could have learned to have a little fun.
I could have. But I leave the puns and the goofiness to you and my daughter.
Well, I can see that not everything's genetic.
On with it, Ravi.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Team Merlin, this is Raven Bronwyn.
I know she's a raven. She was 2 seconds ago.
Her name is also Raven, which is, come to think of it, maybe the puns are genetic. Anyway, this is Raven Bronwyn. She's an old, what are we? Friends? Acquaintances?
Mentor student.
Yeah, labels get a little weird when you're throwing a guy off cliffs.
You should have learned to dodge.
Have you seen You should know my semblance by now. I don't dodge, I tank.
Yeah, I saw your little ostriching at the exam. She turns and looks at Mint and Nebula. And I'm guessing you are Minthe Clove?
Mint just kind of stares at her. Mint doesn't respond audibly. Mint just like stares at her.
I'll take that as a yes. And the bat behind you is Nebula Craft.
If you ever say my name again, you and I will have personal problems.
Calm yourself, little bat.
No, my last name no longer exists to me. Do not speak it.
My apologies. However, I will say I'm impressed with your fighting style. A defensive fan fighter is something unique. However, I am here just to make sure that the horse hasn't made a complete ass of himself.
Hey, you're thinking of my cousin, and he's a literal donkey faunus. So he's literally an ass.
Oh my god.
She turns and looks at Lapis.
Hi.
You're Cotta blood, aren't you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Looks between Lapis and Ravi. Okay.
What's interesting is how Aunt Yang managed to not mention the fact that you're a bird.
That was Ozpin's doing. I see my daughter does not know how to give out everything, which is useful. You don't play out your whole hand of cards in the first hand.
She might have actually neglected that because she knows how I am with birds.
Anyways, coming up next, and then y'all's next class, y'all going to be given the opportunity to go into the forest, not the Emerald Forest, but y'all will be going on a surveillance mission.
Mm-hmm.
And Ravi, you owe me favors, and I'm cashing one in.
Damn me and my sense of honor and hospitality. All right, what is it?
There's a honey badger faunus who's causing problems for my men.
No.
Oh, out of character, my boys.
Just one of them.
I said that out of character.
I know. But there's two of them. One of them, he's a scientist for Atlas or whatever he does. The other decided bandit life was more his style. I just need one of you to tell me if he has my men. Don't try to fight him.
Okay, out of character, would Ravi know a bit about this bandit
Nope.
I was gonna say from his time with Raven.
He's a new threat. Now,
How will we know if the people we see are your men?
they have a pun very much intended. They have a raven feather tattooed on their left shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because I am feeling generous, she presses a button on her scroll, and all four of y'all just got money.
Thank you.
It's 500.
Damn.
It's 500 Lin each.
Oh.
So the equivalent in the real world, $500.
Roughly.
Yeah, roughly. I'm not smart enough to do that math, even though I know how to do math. Nyx,
Leanne is crypto.
Nyx,
Leanne is cryptocurrency.
Nyx, and Isaac, how do y'all react to y'all scroll beeping that y'all just got paid?
I feel like would the notification be unique to? So I'm just because but Minthe and Nebula wouldn't have had access to like. I know Nebula didn't have a scroll before Beacon, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And so Minthe and her aren't really used to it, so they might not know what the like notification means. I mean, like they know they got a notification, but they might not.
You know what? Just to make it more funny, and it'll give me more voice lines to do if we ever go to Collins. You got paid.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Minthe gets real confused and looks down at her scroll, just like, what the fuck?
Ravi looks down to his scroll, then up to Raven.
Typically a banner will show up that tells you what the notification is. So,
Yeah.
but it does make sense to have the audio ones for Nebula because I can't read the banners.
Yeah.
I love the idea. Hold on, I love the idea though of them, the regular three, the other three having all their scrolls, you know, just ding or whatever, vibrate or whatever, and then Nebula's just in her room, just you got paid.
Yes, that. You have homework.
Oh yeah,
A lot going on.
Nyx, you forgot about that.
What?
Erebus gave y'all homework.
Yeah. No, it's we have to write a paper. They were going to, and then the whole chaos with the bird happened.
But
Fair.
Raven goes, that is all I ask. And believe me, I know the goody-goody here points at Lapis.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna deny it.
It's probably going to text her little 3 different scoops of ice cream of a trainer because she's not crazy enough to message anyone else. Considering the little puppy's having a little meltdown.
I'd watch what you'd say about Erebus.
Ooh, struck a nerve, did I?
Alright, so. Alright. Don't. Let's calm it down. So. The whole. Do you know anything about this? About this dude we're supposed to be checking in on?
He's loud, obnoxious, and thinks that he can control electricity when all he does is bite down on electric dust.
Huh.
He bites it? That's not healthy.
Yeah. You try telling
Poor
him
Shane.
he isn't.
Nobody said he was smart.
Forgot you were the fella.
How did.
No,
Yeah.
I know he's not smart. I know the character. That's not the point.
Yes. I know precisely how not smart he is because he is my not smart son.
Anyways, Nebula. Well, Raven looks at Lapis standing up for Erebus and goes, I like you. You're a lot more brave than your uncle.
Just
However,
I care about him, okay?
she looks at Ravi with a smirk and go, you sure know how to pick 'em, horse boy.
Well, to well, to be fair, I think circumstance picked this team for me, but I'm pretty happy with who I got.
Well, I'm gonna be going. My brother is in Atlas right now, and I need to make sure he doesn't burn anything down. Ta-ta. And the bird just...
Sure.
And Raven opens a portal and just walks right through it.
Tell him I wish him luck in rehab.
He has my permission to burn things down if he wants.
So, how does everyone... Let's start with Nebula and Minthe. How do y'all react to the meeting of the Raven?
Not gonna lie, Minthe is kind of like looking around the room again, believing that this is one of those like test things, and that Erebus is gonna be like spying on them to see if Minthe steps up and becomes like a leader.
Let me go ahead and say this out of character. Erebus is trying to catch a rabbit kid who won't put on pants.
It's party.
Yeah.
Pretty
Minthe
much.
is just like hella confused and does not know like if it's okay or safe to get out of defensive position yet.
The portal...
Nebula's been zoned the fuck out since the mention of her last name.
Yeah, she's got other things on her mind.
Yeah, so she's gone mentally. She's disassociated.
Fair.
I think she's gone, guys.
Yeah, the spooky wormhole she made in our dorm kind of made that pretty clear. Yeah. That's a piece of my backstory.
I just sit on the couch and I take out my scroll and I'm clearly messaging someone.
Who are you messaging? Because I need to respond to it.
Two people. One of them you already mentioned.
Neo.
The other you can probably guess, and this one's purely out of spite. Because fun fact about Lapis, she's just a little bit spiteful.
I'm guessing Yang.
Yep. What she's saying to Neo is basically what just happened. Like, hey, Raven showed up and asked us to do a favor for her, and to Yang basically just said, your mom showed up, she's mean, and she wants us to do something for her.
So I'm gonna do this one at a time. We're gonna start with Yang. With Yang, you get one of them automated messages. And that your message is in a waiting list to be seen. From Neo.
Yeah.
From Neo, you get, she tend to do that. And as you four are panicking, freaking out, we'll call it whatever it is, there is a knock at your door.
I'll get it this time.
I feel like Ravi's grabbed like a coffee mug. He's like, I will swing this fucker.
Yeah. Ravi sets his pet rat on the bed and he's like, You sit here, Pesto. Daddy'll take care of it. And he goes to get the door.
We're popular tonight.
Well, actually, this one plays into something that, thanks to you, Isaac, I remembered I needed to do. It is a no, fuck it. It's Velvet. And she is pushing a...
Velvet.
Oh. Hey, Lapis. And she has packages.
Huh?
The normal delivery guy is still trying to recover from that grim attack, so John got me to make these deliveries. I got care packages for y'all.
There was an
Oh.
attack?
Yeah. No. No, that goofball, he tripped and fell into a grim cave.
Is he
He'll make a full
okay?
recovery. Quit worrying, Lapis.
If someone's making deliveries out in that place, they gotta be damn near immortal.
Yeah. Minthe, this one's for you.
Minthe slowly gets up from their defensive position at the side of Velvet and like brushes themselves off, walks over and takes the pen.
As you're walking over, you see she has a sleeping wolf on her hip.
Lupa!
It is her daughter, Lupa, as Renn just said.
Well,
Little baby.
Here you go. Where's Nebula?
In her room.
Can you get her to come get her package, please?
Nebula. Okay. She's not really with us at the moment. May I take it for her and make sure she gets it?
Yes, I gotta ask, who made her galaxy dress?
that.
I believe it was herself.
Well, tell her I have a friend who would love to get some designs made by her, because, well, to be honest, Team Coffee saw that and Coco loved the dress.
Huh.
I will pass that along.
Thank you. Ravi? This one's from Sun. And you can hear like a in her voice having to say Sun. And it ain't directed at Sun, it's the next name in Neptune.
What did he do this time?
It's what he hasn't done yet that worries me more than anything. Plus, he tried to flirt with me when we were younger.
I mean, that's that's a typical Tuesday for him.
Well, here's the problem. He did it in front of Erebus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, Neptune ain't that smart. And this is coming from the guy who purposely gives himself brain damage as part of his fighting style.
You don't get much brain damage. You know your aura heals that.
That and my semblance makes my skull hard as a rock.
Well, just take the package. Lapis?
Thank you kindly.
Think fast. And she, like, soft hand throws it to you. Not hard, but you can catch it. You don't even need to roll for that.
Still fumble it just a little bit. Like, thank you.
And y'all were my last delivery, which means I can go put this little tyke to bed. Oh wait, don't y'all have a class coming up?
Wait, do we?
I think y'all do.
Probably.
I think don't y'all have to take Grim Studies?
Oh yeah, that's
No.
right.
At the reminder of class and her being like, remember in class, Minthe pipes up, oh, we have another essay. We'll do it later.
With who?
Erebus?
No,
Lapis, hang on real quick. Velvet looks at Minthe with like, please tell me you're kidding. Like, that's the facial expression that Velvet is giving Minthe. Did my idiot of a husband give y'all homework while he was down?
Yes.
You want me to tell you how you can cheat on that homework?
Oh, do tell.
He doesn't look. All the other professors look for like 2 pages, 3 pages. He looks for 1.
Oh.
So use that to y'all's advantage. He typically forgets to mention that part.
Well, thank you kindly.
Alright, I'm out. I'm going to bed. And she just skips off with the baby loop, well, the sleeping Lupa on her hip.
Baby.
Is Isaac okay, Nix?
Oh, yeah, they're still
Yeah,
here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Nebula has trauma.
Yeah.
I'm still here. She's not. I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, y'all got your care packages. Thank you for reminding me, Isaac.
Prob. No problem.
I'm gonna set mine down real quick and go over to Nebula and just kind of like check on her. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. What happened, Mint?
Yes, Nebula?
I heard my name earlier. What happened?
Bird turned into Lady. Lady very threatening and asked us to do a job. You got money? I don't know if you remember that.
We all got money.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And then Scary Woman left. Both of them know her in some capacity. I am a little confused. And also very I don't know if Nebula, perhaps we have a conversation private really quick.
Okay.
Can they walk off to can they just
Y'all could just shut the door.
Yeah, Minthe gives Lapis give me 1 minute.
Wanna check out our boxes, Ravi?
Yeah, sounds like a plan, baby blue. Let's see what we got.
Who wants to open up? Let's just open them at the same time.
Yeah, as y'all are doing that, I want to hear what this conversation is.
All right. Wait.
Nick, Isaac, what's this conversation?
Oh, okay, ready? So, I have a theory that
Why are you loading boxes?
I'll get to those. So, it seems that we are now, our teammates, the cheerful ones.
Sure.
Okay. You know how I earlier commented on how it felt like there was a lot of confusing connections between everyone?
Somehow the loud pink one? Wow.
Blue one. You wouldn't know that.
I actually would.
How do you know she's blue?
I've been told.
Okay, go for it.
Anyway, but yes, no. That somehow knows or is related to someone somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's a horse. I don't know how he fits
So,
in, yes.
apparently, I don't understand the dynamics, but a connection that Lapis has is the daughter of the woman who came in as a bird. Do you remember this? No? Vaguely?
Slightly.
Okay, cool. That woman is the mother of Lapis's friend or colleague. Not sure. And that is also the mentor of the horse. I am now thinking that we are part of a conspiracy, and every single one of them is just pranking us or worse.
Oh no.
I don't know anymore. I thought we were fine. I thought all the paperwork went through just fine. And now I think they're onto us. That's why she knows everyone.
Oh, that's right. Our applications are fake.
Well, they might be listening right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
I just want to point out You remember that Erebus said that he looked over your file?
Yeah.
Erebus does a deep dive. So there is a possibility he knows that y'all shit is fake. And by a possibility, I mean he knows.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Yes,
the teachers would know.
This is a part of why Minthe is bringing this up to Nebula, because they've so far had just like Lapis knowing everyone else, Ravi somehow being like Ravi. Ravi's Ravi. Very confusing to Minthe. That everyone seems to be connected, including the two of them, other thems, and then Erebus also brings up, I looked in your file, like, obviously Minthe is like, we're screwed. I don't know how or to what extent, but we're screwed.
I have many questions. I'm gonna start my first one with, can we skip to the, what the fuck is in the boxes?
Oh, yes. Anyway, so the boxes,
because I do also believe it is a
when the relics were on the page, I'm gonna just go with it, and maybe it's part of a show which we get our licenses at the end.
We have technically survived worse.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Worst case scenario. We do what we always do.
Alright. Anyway, your box is light but firm, and I'm confused by it here.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I have to what? Do I have to open it?
Yes. We could join the others. It might be a good idea so that it's not just us in the room. They might think something's happening, and I don't think I want that.
You're right. Let's go out to the
Okay,
others.
cool. So then Minthe and Lapis open, or Minthe, I can't believe I keep doing this. Nebula open the door, and like Minthe's got this like, it's not quite a smile, but it's like a, I am a normal person. Yes.
Nebula's doing the classic, like, holding the box, but, like, her expression is very much the classic, like, you can very clearly tell her internal thought is smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Yeah.
Lapis is just holding up an umbrella and looking at them like, oh, hi guys. And then the umbrella pops open and a bunch of stuff rains down on top of her. And then she's like, wait, what?
Right?
Because I've already opened the box.
Yeah, there's a note with the gummies.
Because that's what has rained down on top of me. Gummies in little
Packets.
packages.
Yeah.
And what does the note say, though?
And first off, the note is on white paper with bright ass pink fucking pen.
Because Neo.
Yeah. Hey, I know you have anxiety, and maybe your team might too. Take at least 1 pack for anxiety, 2 if you want to sleep good. Also, we'll see you when we decide to come to the Vital Festival. From Neo. And on the bottom, there's a drawing of Neo holding the middle finger going, and this is for the low blows.
And Lapis is just looking at the note and then looks at all of the gummies that are in rainbow colors and looks back at the note and then looks up at everyone else and just says, I think Neapolitan just gave me drugs.
Okay, I didn't know the ice cream was chill like that. Pardon the pun.
Hang on. Mint. You get to one of the one of the packs bounces right at your feet, and you can read on there, it says, low grade CBD.
So are these for everyone to share, or are we just pretending we don't see them?
She said that I can share them with you guys because they're meant for anxiety. Because Is she something
What?
because of
Do we have anxiety? Who would ever have that?
But yeah, if anyone else has really bad anxiety, I guess I have these now.
It might at least help you sleep. Except for the fact that you slept like... Anyway. I'm not bringing that up. You're a lovely sleeper, yes. I don't know. Don't look at me.
Yeah, there's this.
Minthe, I love you, but one, even if I were to look at you,
I know. I know. Minthe is like red, like ears are just, well, lack of ears, it's just red all around their neck and face. They're just like, they realize they did not have their words in the right order in their brain. This is also just a little bit of me coming through out of character. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Minthe kind of like dies internally, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Nebula kind of just like gives Minthe a little pity pat on the arm, and just like walks over, or like not really walks over, kind of like walks away a little bit, and before she plops down on the ground and like sets her little care package in front of her, and just kind of gently pushes it away.
Somebody open it for me. I don't know where to cut.
I reach into my box and I pull out a survival knife because there's one in there, and I'm like, you can use this.
She still wouldn't know where to cut. Lapis, would you like to help her?
Sure.
Since you have the knife.
Team growth! Yay!
Are you really about to let the blind one use a knife?
Well, I thought because
You have a weapon, Nebula.
Vader was about to say Ravi was gonna do something. I was gonna offer Ravi the knife. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Mint, you're going last. And I have a reason for it.
Okay.
So like we're opening the box.
Alright,
Do y'all remember what y'all put in y'all's care package? Because remember, each of you do have benefactors.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking at mine. If anyone needs theirs sent to them, I can do that real quick.
yeah, I am currently...
I'm just confirming mine's still what I asked mine to be.
Yeah,
It should be.
Yep, I've got mine in front of me. It's
Just
in
pick
my...
2 items. We're going to do 2 items. So for Lapis, it was the umbrella and the survival knife.
Alright.
And while y'all do that, I'm going to post a meme.
Alright, so...
Bella, look at memes.
No.
Babies!
So Isaac, what's in the box?
So Nebula kind of fiddles open the box and pulls out a book and a coloring book.
Oh.
She immediately, like, everyone can, like, physically see her body tense up as she holds the items. Because they're not normal books and coloring, or, like, normal coloring book. Her hand, like, gently traces over the title of the book and, like, acknowledges the braille and the type of braille it is. And, you know, obviously, you know, she kind of tosses it aside. Not a huge red flag to her, but she is, like, absolutely terrified at the moment. And then she kind of, like, her hand traces over the coloring book, and she can feel how each image is slightly raised on each page, so she can outline or, like, feel what the picture is. And she realizes that these are custom tailored to her, and she once again throws it across the room and just shoves her care package away.
And I don't know. That no longer belongs to me. I do not care what is in it.
There's a note from your benefactor as well.
can't read.
It's in Braille.
Is everything okay?
Wait, we didn't know that we'd have to write notes in preparation.
So, add a character so I can explain it to the people at home and to y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, and we lost Bella.
Yeah.
Each of
Yeah.
you were picked by former huntsmen and huntresses and current huntsmen and huntresses to be given aid because of financial reason or because they felt extremely caring and generous. So y'all were picked by your benefactors. And y'all weren't going to find out until y'all received the first care package.
Alright.
Okay. Then Minthe.
Now you're doing it.
Nebula she had taken the note out and she was sitting there in absolute silence after shoving everything away and not want stating she didn't want it. She already had a feeling she knew who originally it was from, and she just tossed the note out of her hand.
That's right.
I don't want to talk about this. But continue.
Oh my.
Ravi, you're up, cowboy.
Alright. Ravi opens up his care package. And one of the first things he grabs is a cage for his pet rat, complete with everything the little guy needs. Oh. Well, apparently someone kept an eye on me long enough to realize that you snuck along, little buddy. That
Aw.
or they just had a feeling. Then again, considering it's son, yeah, that don't surprise me one bit. And the second thing he pulls out is a Swiss Army knife, and he's just fiddling with all the crazy attachments on it.
You know what? As you do, the note, I'll go ahead and tell you what your note says.
Aight?
Because I need to talk to Isaac one-on-one with their note.
Okay.
What's up, Cranny boy? Just want to make sure you got some stuff for you and Pesto. I noticed he wasn't there, so I figured I'd send what you needed for him. Also, don't stick your head in any trees, please. I'm not there with the hacksaw to get you out.
God damn it, son, that was one time.
Minthe.
Yeah.
What's in your box?
Cat on my lap. Minthe is. I mean, the stuff with Nebula happened in timeline, right? Or is Minthe doing this before Nebula shoved everything away?
This is after Nebula did that.
Okay. So Minthe very confusingly looks at Nebula, very carefully opens their package, and pulls out a tiny little box. And kind of holds it up, opens it, a little bit of a smile, caps it, puts it back in the box, and then just freezes with their eyes registering what is actually inside of the box. And they slowly start to pull out a very curly, stretchy bungee cord type looking thing, and then just remembers that there's people around, shoves it back in, shoves the lid closed, and just kind of looks around as if nothing happened.
Real quick, because I'm having a brain fart. Who's your benefactor?
Neon.
The note falls out and lands at your feet.
He picks it up and reads it.
Alright, so y'all got to deal with crackhead energy the best I can do right now because I'm getting tired. Hey, I saw how you did in the entry exam. Figured I could send you some stuff when I can. Keep up the good work. Also, I'll send some music when I can. Bye! Neon literally wrote it like a phone call.
I feel like Minthe is like slightly confused and like alarmed at what they're reading and just doesn't believe it for a second. Just holds the paper in front of them and just kind of like squints at it, trying to see if there's like a riddle in it. Again, they think they're in an escape room constantly.
I'm just gonna look at them and be like, are the two of you okay?
I think the answer to one of those is no, but I'm not sure she's ready to talk about it. I'm fine. Yes. Everything
Are
is
you
great.
sure?
Yes. I am having a good time. Perfect.
You don't have to do that, you know.
Do what?
You don't have to lie.
I don't know I don't know how I feel. I'll put it that way. So me saying those things, while potentially a lie, is also possibly not.
That's fair, I suppose.
While you might be in touch with your feelings, it's been years since I've seen mine, so enjoy knowing what you know and what you feel.
I suppose that's understandable. But I just want you to know that if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. And despite what you might think, I'm not going to go blabbing people's secrets around. I don't do that.
I appreciate your confidence. I hate to say it is currently not needed, as I think we have a bigger problem on hand. I'd rather not lose Nebula for another day and a half if these flashes keep coming.
I know. I was just giving you I was just putting it out there for if you are ready, when you're ready.
Appreciate that.
At any rate, Pocky?
Sorry, you cut off at the very end there.
Pocky? And I just pull out a box of Pocky.
Oh, the P was getting cut off for me, so it was just Aki, and I was very confused. Okay, cool. Mid, like, I guess nods and accepts it, before, looking between Lapis and Ravi and then back to Nebula on the ground, and walking over to where the care package had slid away from her.
As y'all are enjoying y'all's package, y'all hear a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Time for y'all's last class for the day.
Here we go.
All right. Let's get moving.
And how's everybody feeling? Is everybody good to go into this last little bit, or we need to call it?
Good.
It's nearly 5. We would appreciate it if we could either do something short or call it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I gotta say this. First off, big shout out to our friends Renn the Turtle, Justin, aka Deadpool004041.
Hey, I gotta change my old gamer tag.
I came up with this on the fly, and we're just gonna roll with it. The Benevolent Nix. I'll come up with something eventually. And a big shout out to Nix and Isaac, all the way in Cali. They are phenomenal people. Everybody go show them some love in the comments. A big shout out to our friend Bella. Don't forget, December 15th, me and Bella are teaming up to do a charity live stream for the Shriners Children's Hospital. Woo!
Yay!
We love you guys.
I will say this, and just so they're aware, this is going to be our last session for the rest of the year because holiday season be crazy, and 3 out of the 5 of us work in retail.
That is a wonderful flavor of hell.
So our next, what'd you say, Isaac?
Have mercy on us.
That's why our next session will not be recorded until the 13th of January. And the next...
Hey, sorry. Hey, just a heads up. I don't know if we'll be able to do the 13th of January.
Okay. We'll go from there.
Sorry. Yep, cool.
We'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
be ready for January. We're going to come back with Team Merlin. Let's pray that they don't set anything on fire, and that they next time they have to pick up Nebula, they actually can on the first try.
Or at the very least, we don't drop her.
And to be fair, setting things on fire is Robbie's brand. Well, part of it.
But much love. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us. Peace, love, chicken grease, and peace out, you nerds.
Bye.